Hello and welcome to this Jaguar XK8 video about left hand side cam cover removal and tensioner check. Now I was recommended to take off the right hand side cam chain cover to check my cam chain tensioners, but actually I found the left hand side was actually slightly easier, although there was a couple of bolts that were very awkward. So this run through the process of the left hand side for anybody who's interested, and it's part of my cam chain tensioners and chain changing video series. Okay, so the tools you're going to need is some pipe grips, some general ratchet tools, T30 socket, a 7mm socket, 8mm socket, and 10mm socket, and an articulated ratchet tool. Okay, so from the start you need to remove the Jaguar V8 trim, a clip, and the breather hose. Okay, so this clip really is very easy to pull straight out of this clip, very easy. Next is the cover. It basically is located in 3 areas. It does pull straight off these threads. Next is the breather hose. Basically you push this clip left as is seen on the video here, and it pulls straight off. Next you have to get access to the cam chain cover. You have to undo this T30 screw here on the header or the expansion tank. This allows you to pull it out of the rubber bushes and push it out of the way. So then you've got a good view of these bolts on the cam chain cover here, right at the front, at the rearmost of the engine, closest to the occupant. Okay, I believe this is some sort of purge valve, so you just undo this clip, push this bit down here, pulls off. Okay, so now you need to get at your spark plugs. There's a spark plug cover. Now, and to do these, you need the 7mm socket, and a lot of the sockets, a lot of them are not easily accessed. A lot of the nuts aren't easily accessible, so I suggest using your pipe grips. You can get the bolt started. After that, you can do it by hand. Once the spark plug cover's off, I suggest you label it, because if you're doing a cam chain set, you're gonna have 2 of these. So I've just identified it with paint pen, left hand. In my case, 3 of the brass inserts, threaded brass inserts, actually broke away. So this is a repair I'm going to need to do before I refit it. And just a reminder, whenever you're undoing anything, I've been using basically tape to cover all the electrical connectors to stop water ingress, dirt ingress. So when we do come to put the thing back together, it's going to have no issue. Okay, so continuing on, there is a wiring harness attached to the cam chain cover in 4 places. There's 3 at the front, 2 here, and 1 just out of shot, and 1 at the rear of the engine, just here. Sorry, it's a little bit dark. Basically, these just push out, pull off very easily. Next is to unplug the coil packs. So we have 4 connectors to do here. These are very easy to unplug. It's basically push down on the clip here and pull out. It's better to use a little screwdriver assistance to get these off. They are quite tricky, but don't use too much force. You don't want to break anything. So you got all the sockets off, tape them up, stop any dust and dirt getting in there. Then you've got to undo the bolts. So again, these are 7mm sockets. A lot of these are quite difficult to access, so you need this articulated socket tool to get at them, ideally protecting your inner wings. Unfortunately, I didn't. Right, next there's onto the main cam cover bolts. Now there's 2 types of bolts, one of which has a thread sticking out. These are M10, These are what has that Jaguar V8 trim stuck onto, and the ones are just clear bolts. Now these are M8s. With the M10, obviously with this threaded portion sticking out, you need a slightly larger or deeper socket to allow that to get access to the nut. So you take all those off. The top ones are very easy, but the two back ones, or the three back ones here at the bottom, are very, very tricky. But you can get them with an articulated socket. Here, that's the penultimate one on the bottom. The actual very corner one is really tricky to get at, but it is doable with an articulated socket. You can get at it. Don't be put off. It is possible. When you actually lift the cam cover off, the gasket will stick at the point of which it meets. The engine meets the actual cam chain cover and the cam cover. You actually have to apply a separate sealant, rubber sealant there, because of the interchange of gaskets. So it actually naturally sticks there. So you just have to peel that off the top and the bottom in order to get the gasket off when you're taking the cam cover off. Just a point of note. Okay, so you've got it off. As I say, it's fairly straightforward. A little bit more straightforward than right-hand side, in my opinion, but a couple of very awkward bolts. If you can get past them, job's a good one. One thing of note I didn't mention was the dipstick. You have to remove the dipstick. You see how I've taped it over to get it off. It does get in the way, but you can pop it back in afterwards if you like. In my case, the cam chain tensioners are in very good condition on the left-hand side. Not as bad as the right-hand side. They look like the second generation plastic ones. So, okay, that's it. So that's the left-hand side cam chain cover removed. Next, I'm on to setting the cam timing and locking the cams and the flywheel. That'll be my next video. Okay, thank you for watching. Please subscribe to the channel if you'd like to see more XK8 videos, especially the cam chain tensioners videos. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.